Uh, can I have at least 2 or 3 minutes before we get into the assignment and getting into all this? I can tell by seeing this rule sheet that it is very clear that you don't all know each other and understand each other. But I have to remind you that the only way we can make this class work is if we develop a working relationship, and that begins that we have to respect each other. I expect you to respect each other as much as you respect me. From there on, you can get an understanding and we can work together. And you might even become friends. You might even come to understand my sense of humor or understand Star Trek or some of my travels. And if you think this is daunting and you don't want to, uh, this may not be the place for you. And if that has to do it, uh, I will facilitate this and refer to the rule book, even though I don't want to, but I will. And if there's a place for you, it might be in middle school. The last thing I will say about that is we have a group that's diverse. I have to remind you that I spent 3 years in China, and as I was interviewing for my second job, we have to note that I didn't know any Chinese at all. I deliberately chose not to learn. I can get into that later. But I was asked, how was I in a situation where people I did not speak Chinese and the people I work for did not know English? What I found is, with a minimum of goodwill, we got along fine, and that was the last 6 or 8 months of my existence. I, you know, I don't know how to explain that to you, but you might have the chance to do that with each other. And with a little goodwill and respect, you can come to understand each other. And you might still think I'm crazy, but we'll get through this year in here. I also expect you to take care of the equipment and respect the property, and and begin your goodwill is when you take your Chromebooks out, if you can get them without too much trouble. And if you can put them back and plug them in, just remember that the next person using it wants to have it charged up the same way you are. And with that, let's get started with the day. Thank you.